Good morning and welcome. My name is Catherine, the Absent-Minded Stitcher. If you're returning, thank you. Makes me so happy. If you're new, please subscribe below. I welcome all cross-stitch addicts because this has been a fun, crazy, enjoyable ride for me. Stitching has its ups and its downs. We have our triumphs and we have some epic frogs. My real joy, my real goal here, yes, I am a little cookie. My real goal here is to build a supportive community where everyone feels welcome. And so just please subscribe and stitch with me. It'll be quite a ride. I can guarantee you that. Let me go through. I actually made a little schedule. So proud of myself. Did the little welcome. Going to talk about something exciting that happened to me this week. Then I'd like to share with you about some Flosstubers that I've been watching that have gotten me into a little bit of trouble. Then I've made Friday my finish day. I've been really working on finishing projects, just in general, finishing things on Friday. Share with you my finishes. Have you take a little poll, find out what finish you'd like me to work on next. Then we're going to get into Mania Whips. It has been an entertaining month. Joys and sorrows. I am really enjoying it. My biggest concern is I'm stitching a lot and not getting much exercise. Trying to get back into swimming. And then after we go through my whips, we're going to talk about my investments, my new term that I picked up from the 619 Stitcher. I like it much better than haul because I am investing in myself. I like to think of it that way. And then after investments, I will just go over my plans. So welcome on board. This is take 2. Yes, I taped a floss tube last night and started watching it, and it was crazy. I tried to put way too much in without even explaining what I was doing, and it was all over the place. So hopefully this will be much more enjoyable for both of us. So let's start with what exciting happened to me this past week. Pam and Steph called me out on their floss tube. I couldn't believe it. They named me their silver Flosstuber for last week. It blew me away. I had the great joy of getting to know Pam and Steph at Stitch Away in January. I had met them at StitchCon in last year, but my sister and I sat at a table next to them at Stitch Away, and we just happened to be like kind of in a corner next to them. It was just my sister and I. We had this whole table to ourselves, and we got to eavesdrop, or I eavesdropped, I'll be honest, on the Crockpot crew and Pam and Steph, and it was a riot. They're hysterical. Let's see. What can I share with you? Oh, okay. Late one night, my sister had gone to bed. I was still up because I'm on California time. And they are just crazy, going off, laughing so hard. They were talking to some other stitchers, like 3 different stitchers on their phones. What's the app? Marco Polo. So they're Marco Poloing with some people. I have no idea what it was, but they were laughing so hard. It was unbelievable. So I'm cracking up. And so finally I just look over at them and go, you know what, guys? You're better than TV because you're so damn entertaining. It was fabulous. They were a joy, let me tell you. And I am going to make sure I sit next to them at StitchCon in January of next year, because I'm going back with my sister, and I'm hoping my friend Carol Lynn will be able to join us. So thank you, Pam and Steph. Thank you. And I'm so looking forward to seeing you both at StitchCon. You made my year. Thanks. The next thing is, let's talk about finishes. So I'm trying to make Friday my Finish Friday day. And so I had committed to finishing a 4th of July pillow. So drum roll again. You ready? This is the 4th of July pillow I finished. This is out of Stars and Stripes. It's a Prairie Schooler. And I did the little Primrose Cottage felt. The jury's still out on that, but I'm so excited because, okay, look at it far away, but if you move up real close, there's a seam right here. I am so proud of myself that I stitched it that well. So very fun. This was easier than I thought it was going to be. No, it wasn't. You know how many times I had to stitch that silly stripe, but I did enjoy it. I filled it with fiber fill and some of those little poly pellets, and I'll be honest, I did glue on the trim, but I really like the gold trim. I enjoyed it. It was fun. So that was a finish. Then the other thing I did, I finished my small for StitchCon, which I'm going to make a little video of and show it to you after the smalls gift. But the other crazy thing that I'm doing, be ready. These are what I call needle minders. And let's see, I put one, oh, right here, duh. Again, you know, I love my visuals. What these are, okay, so there's a needle threader, right? Put little magnets on them, right? I created one of these for myself a while ago because I lose my threader constantly, and I need a threader. My eyes aren't that good, and so I have to have a threader. So I put a magnet on it, and let's see if this is going to work. And it also works as a pretty good needle minder. Let me fix this. I found out that if my picture's not straight, there, it will focus better if my picture's straight. So I am making 300, I'm crazy, thread minders, as I call them. But the really fun thing that happened with this, is on Mother's Day, my daughter, who is an artist, and she teaches art during the day, and she supplements that as doing graphic design. So she came over and we started the process of making myself a little card that I could clip those to. So let's see if I can, you know what, I will stick it up here too. But this was really fun, and this is a work in progress. And what I'm excited is she's making me, so you can see a little squirrel, she's going to make me a little squirrel with a bun that I can eventually have on a card, you know, or something to hand people when I want them to watch my floss tube. So that was really fun. We had we went to the squirrel. She called me. She goes, Mom, I have a great idea. Let's go to the Goodwill. We've done hardcore Goodwill shopping for years. So we went to the Goodwill and went shopping for a dress for her for a wedding. And we had just a run. She didn't find anything, but we had a great time. It was really fun. So, and then we came back here and created, which was even better. So thank you, Caitlin Marie. So those, let me look, those are the finishes. But what I want to do now is I want to, I have a basket of whips to work on. So I pulled out I have two big investments. You'll see. And I wanted to find out which one you think I should do next. So first, let's do this one. This was, I've kind of ironed it so it will fit. This was from Flying Lessons. Nicole Spohr did a stitch along, and I want to put it on this board that I got Hobby Lobby, Michael's. I just painted it, roughed it up. Not sure if I'm going to put anything, a fabric behind it. I don't like stuff too cutesy. Woo! Something fell down. We're just going to let it fall down. This is one choice. So Flying Lessons. And then the other choice, and I think this I'm just really afraid to work on. I got, know how, the cool frame for Primrose Cottage's The Salem Sisters Apothecary, which I love. And I'd like to finish this too. Again, not too cutesy. Want it to still kind of look old. So let me know what you think. This is Silver Creek's Flying Lessons or Primrose Cottage's Salem Sister Apothecary. Yeah, so let's stop there. Okay, so I'm done with I can check off my finishes. Now I want to talk to you about some craziness that I got into watching Flosstubers. So last Flosstube I talked about FOMO quite a bit. Well, I had more FOMO this month, and I started 2 more sales this month. So let me just share with you who these people were that got me in trouble. The first was 2 Needles Pulling Thread, and watching them, I truly enjoy. They're a joy to watch. They talked about, I don't know who actually was the starter, but the building block sale. So I started another sale. It is building blocks, so it's any pattern with blocks in it, you know, and you can do them individually, you can do them all on one. I decided to do Primrose Cottage came out with a frame for their monthly minis. I'll put a little picture right there, and I am going to work on that. Already started on that. Then the other floss tube is 619 Stitcher, Candy. I met Candy during a Zoom for the Quaker sale with EJ from Sunshine Stitchers, and Candy was really talking about Mental Health May, and I think making the community aware of mental health and how important it is to talk about it openly. And there's a lot of mental health issues in my family and in me. Not only do I have ADD, but I have suffered on and off with depression. I have a family member who has a traumatic brain injury, but she's doing really well. There's also family members who are bipolar and, old alcoholism. And I may make fun of myself and talk about how crazy I am with ADD, but it's also a blessing in disguise. So not that mental health issues are blessings, but I just think we need to be more aware of them and talk about them openly and support one another. Once again, I really want to just work on supporting other stitchers. Yeah. Okay. I'll get down off my soapbox. The other great floss tuber who I love that I watched was Notorious Needle. I adore her, and her mom Ginger. Hi, and she is starting the Vote As If sale on June 1st. I encourage you to go check out her YouTubes and check out the sale. Her typography in her pastels is just amazing. So check it out. And then the other one that fortunately, I'm proud of myself. I didn't jump on board, but I watched Wicked Cat Stitch, who was a hoot. I really enjoyed her. And she is doing Murder May. And so in honor of, I actually did a great murder sampler. You like that murder sampler? It was said, murder shows and comfy clothes. I made it for a girlfriend of mine for her birthday. And this, I'll put a picture up here somewhere. This is the fabric I created. I wanted it to look like blood splatter. So that was really fun. So I will share that with you. I did not start a murder sale this month, but I thought about it, but I'm not going to go there. So that is the Flosstubers I wanted to share with you. So let's talk about whips. As you saw what fell down, I have been doing May Mania. Yes, excuse me. It's Mania. I've been working on Mania. It's been a learning and growing experience, as I said. I really can be hard on myself. And since it was Mental Health May, I made these Post-it notes. Comparison is the thief of joy. Looking for a good cross stitch with that on it, because I need to remind myself of that daily. So this has been fun. So let's talk about my whips. I'm going to bring up this very cool thing that my sister made. It's a tracking sheet, but it's really helped me to organize myself. So let's talk about my whips. The first one, gonna grab my box. Turn it around. Here we go. Okay. The first one, that was the other, I also fell down a Mirabilia hole. It was a riot. Squirrel, Mirabilia. I spent 2 days watching Mirabilia and quilting floss tubes. That's what went down a quilting floss tube trail. But the Stitchers, Fiber, and I'll put her name here, and the Hugo Stitcher, amazing, talented women. They did a 2-part series on Mirabilias. Very good. I mean, it's like educational. It's not like floss tube, like here's my stitching. It's floss tube, like let's learn something. So if you're interested in Mirabilias, check that out. I started my first Nora Corbett, and I am doing this, which is Lily of the Valley. Love Lily of the Valley. And I am stitching her on 18 count sage and gold damask by Fabric Flair, who prints on their fabric. Isn't this beautiful? And I know you really can't see a lot, but I mean, this is the top of her body, but I started with the cry neck. So this is really fun. I enjoyed this. I'm looking forward to getting back to it. That's what's hard about Mania, because you start something, you don't want to put it down, but you got to move on to the next thing. So that was my first thing. Then I worked on the Queen Bee bag. Let me show you. Beautiful. This was when I was on my Mirabilia floss tube craziness. So I didn't get done as much as I wanted to. I had to frog out this E, but I enjoyed this. This is fun. This would be great airplane stitching because you really don't need magnification. And I'm going to take this to StitchCon with me. I think this will be really great to stitch on. So that, and then next I worked on my 1 dozen Quakers, the Bake Me a Quaker sale, I think it's called. Very fun, very fun. I'm really enjoying doing the Quaker. And let me grab this piece. This, so glad I joined this sale. And that we do Zooms. The Zooms keep me accountable. So this is my Bake Me a Quaker sale. Let's see. Whoops, upside down. But I did iron it. But this, oh no, this, let's try it again. This was April. And this piece right here, I did it in a lighter lavender color. It was not good, and the counting was off. I frogged the whole thing, tried this darker color, which is better. Over here, I just have another little motif to put in. EJ made the schedule, and she's a teacher, so April and May is testing, so they're nice, simple spots. Then I just wait till June. I'm going to have to get real busy. So that is the Bake Me a Quaker, which I truly am enjoying. I hope she does another one year long, because it's really keeping, especially with the Zooms, really keeps me accountable. Then I am working on, love this fun bag. I think I've shown this before. This is Jasmine Custom Bags. Perfect for the Deadly Aquarium. And I didn't tell you. The Quaker Dozen sale was stitched on fiber on a whim, cream and sugar. And I'm using my Moe's silks. So this piece we're just working on the frame, and since I'm doing so much stitching this month, look how fun this is. There are seagulls, and I love the little sign, Deadly Aquarium sign. And this is stitched on fiber on a whim, beanstalk, and my goal, I think if I wasn't doing Mania, I would have gotten more done. But I did get a lot done. And my goal is just, I want the sides. I want all the main pieces so that they'll help me count when the next part comes out on the 24th. So this, I'm enjoying this. The counting is a challenge because it's so spread out, but I can do it. The other thing that you can't see on this because I ironed it is, my sister taught me this. I use a friction pen when I'm stitching to put little slashes, like where every 10 is. It really helps me with counting. I have a piece that I didn't iron because it's on a Q-snap that I'll share that with you. So that is Bake Me a Quaker. And then next, that's not Bake Me a Quaker. That's Deadly Aquarium sale. Next is Mary Mac. And what's entertaining about Mary Mac, let me show you this. I saw this, Deb on Sunshine Stitchers did this, and I loved it. And I thought, oh, look at it, it's one color, it'd be so simple. This has over 10,000 stitches in it, which is quite a bit. So I prepped this for StitchCon so that I could do some fill-in. So here is, yeah, I think that will be okay. Here is Mary Mac, and this is stitched on one of my favorite fabrics. This is 18 count X-Jude design grandpa sleeve. And I'm using Moe's Sales Silk charcoal. And then do I like to get when I do investments, I'll show you. I like to get I really like Extrude Design fabric. It's a little bit stiff, but the holes in it, chef's kiss. But you can get them, I get them from Pumpkin Creek Primitives, and they're quick. It's great, and they have a good selection of Ada, even 20 count, which I love. So that is Mary Mac, and then after Mary Mac, I worked on, that is when I paused and got pulled into the minis, the Primrose College monthly minis. I will put a picture of what it's supposed to look like up here. And I just got a little bit going. Let me, is it here? Oh yes, here it is. The bag is kind of dark. There we are. This, I've started the frame, and what I'm going to do is do a pillow a month in the frame. So I really just got the frame done for January. I'm going to start with January. And here, this is a good one. I was sure this was fabric I had dyed, but the more I looked at it and the more I looked back, I realized I didn't dye this. This is Fabrics by Stephanie, milk chocolate. So I wish I could take credit, but no. Thank you, Fabrics by Stephanie, and it's an 18 count. And I'm using all the called for on that. So let me make sure I get this back in my bag. I don't have my friend here helping me today, so trying to keep myself in order. And then after 12 monthlies, let's make sure I get this right. I worked on my Carolyn Manning, which I started, I'm pretty sure I started this last May, but that's okay. It's going to take me a few Mays. I'm going to put a picture up here because I don't have one here. This is fabric that I dyed, and it is, where's the top? I don't know if it matters. Don't think it matters. Thought I had marked it. Oh, but I ironed it. Okay. This is, we'll do it like this. This is Bohemian Bliss, which I'm really enjoying. And there's like 35,000 stitches in this. 35,000? Yeah, 35,000. I use Markup XP. Thank you. Paper was a challenge for me, and fortunately I like messing around with technology, and I started using Markup XP, and I love it. And one of the gifts of it is it tells you how many stitches in the whole pattern, and then you can look at how much you stitch daily, which I try to set 250. Anything I pick up, I try to put 250 stitches in it in that time. So, and I think I actually added over 500, which I can't believe. I think I did a lot of this, let me see, this next level here. But I like it, and I'm going to take this to StitchCon with me. I may be doing this for a few more years for Carolyn Manning, but being supportive, not beating up on myself, that's okay. As long as I'm stitching and I'm enjoying it. And that's what matters. Not going to be hard on myself. Let's see. And then next, after that, I worked on restarting Mary Poppins, which I'm really loving. This was really hard to put down. Love, love, love my fabric. And if you remember, I was watching 911 Stitcher, and she's doing it also. This is what the original pattern looks like. And I'll put the information below where you can get this, because she has some incredible patterns. She has like Alice in Wonderland, Star Wars. I think she may have a Lord of the Rings. I know she has Pride and Prejudice, a really cool peace sign. But what I'm doing is, thank you, 9/11 Stitcher, I'm cutting off this big border and doing it like this, which is actually really nice given the fabric I have, because you're going to be able to see the rainbow more. So let me, I want you to be able to see this fabric. I love this. This is, again, Fiber on a Whim. Now, fabric flare. So this is a printed fabric. If you see on the back, it's white, and this is printed on it. Again, I like this fabric. It's a little stiffer, but the holes in it are great. Another chef's kiss. But I'm really enjoying this. This is Big Ben. And I am using, this is 18 count, and I'm using floss that I purchased from Live and Die LA at Stitch West. This I'm looking forward to getting back to. So Mary Poppins, here we come. Enjoying that. Let me put her back. Check out this great bag. Isn't this great? Mary Poppins bag. Look at the inside. I got this. Is her name on here? Oh, I wish her name was on here. Oh, here it is. Here it is. Here it is. It is Little Boat 88. She's on Etsy. And I love this. Love, love, love this fabric. Wish it was a little bit bigger, but I will survive, you know, if that's the least of my worries. But I am enjoying it very, very much. Then, three more. That's about when I watched Candy, the 619 Stitcher, talking about mental health. And I started, here we go. Nope, that's not it. I put it in a new bag. Oh, here it is. I started Emily Call's new project that's out. I think that's okay. Yeah, it's called I Am Brave. And I know, yeah, it is pretty bright. But this is, oh, I got a thread. This is I Am Brave. It's going to be a pillow, Emily Call. And if you look, this is what I was talking about. I use a friction pen. I know some people, I guess if you live where it gets really cold, you may not want to use it because if they get cold, they come back. But in Southern California, they're fine. And my sister lives in Ohio and she uses them and she frames things and she's never had anything come back. Anyways, squirrel. This is I Am Brave, and loving it. The colors that I'm doing this in are Mo's Sail Silks, of course. And this fabric is Picture This Plus Confetti. And if you look, I don't know if you can see, but see how there's a little bit of blue up in it? So that's why I'm using this beautiful thread by Mo's. But then on this side, I don't know if you can see it. Yeah, a little bit. There's a little bit of pink. Yeah, there you go. It's a little bit of pink in it. So I am using another Mo's silk called Rouge. Isn't that great? So, and the two of them together, they're going to make little pillows. Oh, I'm not making two I Am Brave pillows. This is I Am Brave. In fact, let me show you the picture. Here's I Am Brave. Love it. Simple, actually a pretty quick stitch. And then she has an I Am Enough. So I'm going to do I Am Enough on this side and make them into little pillows. These will look great in my, I have kind of a mid-century dough bowl. Is that what they're called? That I'm making pillows to go in. So I'm excited about that. So that was the second sale I added to my work. And then after that, lists are wonderful. The next one I did is Frida Kahlo by Barbara Ann Designs, who I love. And she is, it's not here. I was moving things around. Here we go. Here's Frida. If any of you watched Pam and Steph, they talked about Q-snaps, and I have bought all these different hoops, and Q-snaps, and different things, and I only use one hoop. I use two hoops over and over and over again. In fact, let me show you. I have them right here. Can I do it without knocking anything over? This, yeah. Oh, here they are. I hope my butt wasn't just in that, but I love this tension hoop. Here. Love this tension hoop. Got this off of I think 1-2-3 Stitch or Fat Quarter Shop, but it's really tight, which I really like. And I have a bigger one. I haven't used it lately, but I use this on everything. And then the other one I use is this little baby. And there are bigger ones of these, but they aren't as tight as this. This is amazing. So those are the main two hoops I use. Okay, another squirrel. Pam and Steph, we're talking about Q-snaps, and I have two Q-snaps, so I decided to pull them out. Put one on Brave, and the other one I put on, I'm not going to worry about it. This is Frida. Started her. Got a little thread there. Enjoying that. Let me show you what she's going to look like. Not very big. She's not real big, but I really like her. I have several Frida samplers I want to do. I kind of like her. So there's Frida. And then one more. So today is the 16th. And yesterday was the 15th, obviously. And the 15th of February is my birthday. So I decided I needed to pull out the sale I started, which was Cross Stitch Nation, and work on that. And what I decided to do, oh, here we go, was I had done a color and cotton conversion. Oh, didn't iron this one. Sorry, Candace Ann. And didn't like, I don't know. Not going to worry about it. I'm just going to pick my colors as I go. It's one of those that I think I'll be fine if I do that. So this is, yeah, I think that will be okay. This is, I belong to the Cross Stitch Nation. I'm also going to change skin tones. So we have a variety of skin tones there. I like that there's a man. Speaking of men, there's a floss tube called Runner Stitcher, the Runner Stitcher. It's good. It's very good. My brother's an avid runner, so it's kind of fun. And so here's, oh my God, I got lots of threads. I just pulled this out of that Savage hoop. Here's where I am with that. I'm just working on that one lady in the middle. And I pulled out some Mo's variegated. And I had these, I only had like 2 of these stripes in, so I put in the rest of the stripes and then found that, which I think is kind of fun. So there we go. That is my whips. Is that where Pam and Steph go? Crazy, just a little crazy, but I do have a lot of fun. That is it. Those are my whips. So I have this incredible mess on the floor next to me. Let me pick it up, and then we'll look at my investments. Thank you. I only had 3 patterns that I had to put away that were still, I didn't get back in their bags, but they're all in their bags. Let's talk about investments. And I like investments versus haul because I'm investing in myself, in my time, you know? I think it's worth it. The first thing I want to show you bags. I bought 2 bags. This is Pam's Needle and Thread. Beautiful. Love, love, love this bag. Okay, just gorgeous. They're always quilted. She has, I love this. She has vinyl cover and cloth ones. But here's the trick. Here's what she gets you on. If you spend over $35, and the bags are like $29, so if you get 2, or if you buy a, she sells some really good zipper pulls, very fun zipper pulls. You get no shipping. So that's how she gets you. But this one I love. This just is so sweet. Reminds me of, like, I don't know, what you'd have in the little babies, girls nursery. And then this one, let me take this out. I'm going to do, the other reason I got these, love this, beautiful, is I had to find a bag to put 4th of July rolls in. So that justified me buying this. And if I got 2, I didn't have to pay for shipping. So this is, isn't it beautiful? Her work is impeccable. Just the binding is amazing. So love, 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 love Pam's Needle and Thread. And if you buy 2, you don't have to pay for shipping. So those investments in myself, I got those. Okay. Then, of course, I had to get some Mo silk. And what I did, I usually, every Saturday, she has silks up on her Facebook page. But she has also opened up a Etsy store. And I was looking for a blue. I wanted another blue to add to my Quakers dozen. So I bought these. Of course, I didn't just buy, let's see, blue. I got these colors. So I got this blue thinking that this is work. This is a black, which I love her black. So I got these, thought about using this in Quaker Dozen. Like this, just good forest color. It's actually much greener than that, but it looks very blue. But then what else she had was spools, which I love her spools. So I got a navy and I got a white. I don't know where the white is, but I got this blue. Whoops. Let's put it, which is sky blue, which I think is going to be perfect for my Quaker sale. It is a little darker than this, but I'm really, really happy with that. So I got those from Moe's, and then I don't know if I showed you these, but I got these from her Facebook group, but these are, put this behind it. Look at this. Look at the variegation. Can you see the variegation in that? I hope so. It is amazing. Love, love, love that. I want to make sure. Sometimes I have found that if my camera isn't level, it doesn't focus as well. But let's see. That variegated floss from her Facebook group. And then look at this one. Look at that variegation. So love that one. This one is called Meadow. And this one is called Persian Gulf. Love those. So I got those from Moe's. Okay, let me put these. I had a plastic bag. Let me put them away. Then I got my Color and Cotton order, which I get the pack of 10, and then I get 3 skeins of variegated. And so this is what the 10s, this is one set, that's 5. Those are beautiful. Love this right here. And then this is the other set of 5. Now, if you look at this minus the blue, I'm going to put a link below and a picture. Okay, look at those colors. Canvas Stitcher, her color sense is amazing. And she looked at this and knew exactly what pattern she wanted to do. It's a Blackbird design. I'll find out and put a picture up. And it's a Christmas, and she's going to use, minus the blue, those, which I thought, I was impressed with her that she could do that. Then these are the variegated set. So there's a red, it's called Naughty List, Kumquat, and I think this is Banana. Love the names they come up with. So that is my color and cotton. I did put this on hold. I need to save a little money. And actually, I'm thinking about joining a monthly quilt block, and I needed this money for that. I am going to keep an eye out to see if I can just get the variegated. I'd like to get, you can get a 5-pack of variegated. I'd like to get that. So I got that. Then, let's see, what should I show you next? I'll say that for last. Then I did, is that it? Shoot, I had a nice little card. I'll put up the information. I needed some more Grandpa sleeve, one of my favorite fabrics. And the place that I found that I can get Jude designs is Pumpkin Creek Primitives. I will put all the information below. But this is their, I love this. This is 20 count Grandpa's sleeve, which I don't think I've had 20 count before. I like the crazy fabrics. But while I was there, you know, you're going to pay for shipping. You got to get something else. I got to invest in myself some more. They had this, which is called Robin's Egg. Isn't that incredible? It's got this, I have no idea what I'm going to do on it. I'm sure some pattern will jump out and say, stitch me on the Robin's Egg. But I really like that. So I got those two. Then the other very cool thing that happened to me is when you watch a lot of floss tubes and people will talk about fabric that they buy from Etsy. And I would say 70% of the time they don't have 18 and 20 count Aida. And I message them, and, you know, to this, no one has added it for me. But I reached out to Banana Oil on Etsy. I'll put everything below. The young woman's name is Christy. She sent me a nice little note. And within 5 minutes of messaging her, she had messaged me back. She was so cute. She was so excited that I liked her fabric. I think she may be in Canada. I think so. She was just adorable. And so within a few days, she had up this, which I love. It is, she just puts an ID number. It doesn't have a color. It's 17B. But this is what she made for me. This is 18 count. Let me see. Yeah, there's like, see, you can, that's not, you know how you can pull it back? Yeah. Hello. That's probably the best I'm going to get. I love it. It's kind of a dusty blue with some little bit of purple in it. I don't know, but it doesn't look purpley, but there is that undertone, which I'm really enjoying this. Thank you, Christy. So sweet. She was adorable. And she sent me, oh dear, I dropped it, a really cute banana sticker that I loved. I'm not going to go down there and get it. But thank you, Christy. That was fabulous. And then the last thing I got, I'm so excited about this. I've made a few of the jewelry organizers that you change into travel stitch boxes. And so I wanted to make one for myself for StitchCon. So I got this box, and I've already ripped out the innards. And I got this, my quilt store was having a 30% off sale. So I got this fabric to put inside. This is Tula Pink, which I love. So I'm going to fussy cut that deer in the bottom. And then I got these two. Let's see. Yeah. That one. Oh, that goes good with my nails. And then this one. So when you put these all together, look how beautiful this is. I'm going to make myself a new stitch box. So hopefully I'll have that done by my next floss tube too. And whichever one of those projects you pick, either flying lessons or Primrose Cottage, Salem Sisters Apothecary. So that is, look around. I think that's it. That's all my investments. And then now we have my plans. So basically my plans are fairly simple. Fairly simple as I pull this out. I am, here, this is funny. I'm going to cover these up. I wanted to be able to refer to them while I was talking to you. So I did Cross Stitch Nation last night. Then I gonna start double, which is going to be a pillow on our 10 count lilac. That's beautiful. Then I'm gonna start Geraldine. I'm so excited about Geraldine. And then when the queen is happy, there is peace in the kingdom. Love that. Then I'm going to start a Robin Pickens. So excited about that right here. And then I'm going to do another pillow. I'm going to pull this one off. On 7 count Clostern. This is a great way to do plans. I'm not going to do this every month. And then I'm going to start Primrose Cottage. The July 4th, I'm going to make pillows, and then I'm going to work on my retro Christmas. I want to be able to take that to StitchCon to work with me. And last but not least, oh, I haven't decided on this. I'm either going to do Man into a credit card. I don't know if you can see these. I don't know. I'll put them up. Man in the credit card, or Ding Dong, the Witch is Dead. Oh, that's, yeah, you can't see those. I'll put a picture. But I'm going to do those. I'm going to start the I Am Enough pillow. And the excitement is I need to start getting ready for StitchCon. So I'm thrilled about that. I think that's it. I'm sure I could think of a few squirrels to add, but I won't do that to you. So thank you very much. Please subscribe below and like, and let me know which project you think I should do next. So finish up. So thank you. I'm trying to get the glass out of my, the light on my glasses. But anyways, thank you very much. You've been a joy. Thank you for joining me on this crazy stitchy journey. And I will talk to you real soon. Take care. Bye-bye.